Denise Lambert, my daughter goes there, Ashley Lambert.
Two grandmas.
Oh, wonderful.
Good,
Great, I'm glad you came.
Okay, we'll get this worked out. See, we have TSD plus the state of Texas, which represents our budget. We want to partner with the state of Texas, the Texas School for the Deaf with the state of Texas. This is not a controversial relationship. We want to work together for the goal of quality education for our children. That's the spirit in which we are here today.
Blue and white. Rangers!
So you're going to do one question?
This is like a big gathering.
Yes, hi. Today what's going on is the Texas School for the Deaf Rally. It's Texas School for the Deaf Awareness Day. The PTA has hosted this. It's represented by parents, alumni, students. We want to show the legislature that they can't cut our budget. They're considering cutting it 10%, and we're here to bring our voice to the legislature to not cut our budget.
With the budget cuts, I mean, with the proposal possibly losing.
With the 10% budget cut, that would affect them in a big way. That would impact possibly 20 different positions, summer programs, outreach programs. Texas School for the Deaf. We are here to show who we are. Texas School for the Deaf. It has been the state's best kept secret, and no more. We want to let people know that Texas School for the Deaf is here. It's the best kept school. They have dormitories, residential services, and we're providing a least restrictive environment for these students. If deaf school students were to attend mainstream students with just an interpreter, that's very limiting. They don't communicate or interact with the other students.
This is Jewel. I'm in the 3rd grade. Save TSD. Thanks everyone for coming here to the Capitol. I want the legislation to hear our message, to stop the budget cuts, and not close the deaf school. The deaf school is a very important part of our deaf community. We need your help. We have a lot of work to do. We need to write letters to the senators and representatives. Tell them, stop cutting our budget for TSD. We need to tell everyone how much we love and cherish TSD. I want to tell everyone, parents, alumni, friends, teachers, students, everyone, that TSD does provide a high quality of education that we need. Spread the word. Everyone, I mean everyone. Raise your hands. Keep writing the letters. Go, Rangers, go, Rangers, go! I'm sure you've heard states throughout the nation have been going through budget cuts. PTAs and other organizations are going to the legislation to petition. Recently, but wait, there's 3 steps. It has to go through the House, the Senate, then the floor. We thought they wouldn't pass. The first one did. To give the 10% back to TSD.
This opportunity to say thank you to Robert Gentoli. God, I hate spelling that name. But I want to thank him for his leadership and for organizing this. He just puts a lot of sweat into his efforts. He talks to the legislators, he's getting parents involved, and he's been coordinating and doing lots of planning throughout this process. And I would like to recognize Robert Gentoli for his efforts. Thank you, everybody. Without him, this wouldn't be happening, you know? The Texas School for the Deaf Alumni Association President, Andrew Horn, would like to show his appreciation to the crowd. The entire Alumni Association, family and friends, for being here and showing your support and in going through it. There are no lessons sometimes to prepare you. Here today at this rally, our purpose is to save our next presenter will be Paul Rutowski, the Texas Association for the Deaf president. Hey everybody! First of all, Kent stole my thunder over there. Texas Association for the Deaf would like to thank Robert Gentoli for his leadership at the Texas School for the Deaf PTA. From a perspective outside of Texas School for the Deaf, we also give our hats off to Robert Gentoli for his efforts. All the board, faculty, and staff member of the PTA are all doing a great job. Our hats off to you. Now, Texas Association for the Deaf is a statewide organization. We're not focused just here in Austin. We are at TSD often. That's where most of our deaf are educated. TAD has stood up and fought for Texas School for the Deaf. Kent Kennedy is a former president. We have another former president here. Many of you have been involved with Texas Association for the Deaf in one way or another, and we have a long history of cooperation and partnership with Texas School for the Deaf. Claire Bugan and I have been in communication about that 10% that looks like it's going to be restored, which is wonderful, but it's not over yet. We're off to a good start, but we have to finish strong too. We need to continue with the community support and outreach. Texas Association for the Deaf is so thrilled to see all these people here in support of our deaf education and community. A little bit about Texas Association for the Deaf. It is a statewide organization. Deaf education is being impacted all over the nation, not just in the state of Texas. Texas School for the Deaf is a flagship school. We have 550 plus students. It's many closing. We need to show our appreciation to the House Appropriations Committee for putting that 10%, restoring that. We really need to show them our appreciation today and see your sharing of love and how you cherish Texas School for the Deaf. I applaud all of you for your loyalty by coming out here today. Texas School for the Deaf Foundation, some of you may not be aware of what that is. Texas School for the Foundation is a separate organization that was established for the purpose, two basic purposes: raising awareness of the school itself, secondly, fundraising, in terms of more like endowment funds, and that's their.
Roscoe, what would you like to say? TSD is very important to me. They provide a good education, and where I was before, it wasn't. Rangers!
TSD Rally, as long as he doesn't become a problem. If he becomes a problem, right. Look him up.
It's really interesting because, you know, it's just really complex. Just saying a sentence or dialogue or something that leads to situations.
No,
So
he has
be
a right
careful
to
what I say.
He has a freedom of speech. Yes, but we don't want him up there.
But it's like what I'm saying, my comments, or just anything I'm saying, are making people mad. And that's what you're saying.
That's okay. He can't help it.
The budget! Our budget!
I know I won't pass it on. Interested object in debate rather than personal attacks.
He has the right to write whatever he wants up on there. People get offended by that. That's not his problem. Awesome. Thank you. Good? Stop that.
You need to bring your own interpreter.
Back there, get him out. Get him over there. People.
here and at TSD, and TSD compared to the South Dakota Deaf School, TSD is huge. To see that even Texas could, the deaf school at Texas could have issues as well. Now see all this.
I am an aide to Senator Zachary, focus on health and education policy. She couldn't be here today with us, but I'm here on her behalf, and I'd like to speak to her. Dear friends, thank you for your invitation to the Texas School for the Deaf Parent Teachers Association's rally on the South Steps. Were it not for duties related to the current legislative session, I would have been honored to join you for this spirit invitation. I am delighted, however, that Sam Liebel, one of my dedicated incredible staff members, represent me. As a member of the Senate Finance and Health and Human Services Committee, I strongly support the Texas School for the Deaf Parent Teachers Association's mission to make every child's potential a reality by engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for all children. Your commitment to advocating for positive change for legislators and the legislature and government agencies for all children